Wait 30 more seconds to be able to do something.
That's huge amounts of speed being lost. You're not going to recover with just a sprint alone. Dead. He's actually on the prowl. Problem is, King R always has an escape from him.
Yeah, he was trying to find Kingar. However, top lane should be found.
Stun doesn't quite connect. Glimpse away. He'll be ran down and dead anyway. So Neko will join him in the grave, and Crystallize gets to back away. He can't go for the Omni Slash play. It's too much of a gamble. You probably don't even get Seiyu with that many heroes around.
Yeah, it's just level 1 Omni Slash with phases and 2 raid bands. You just don't go there. You don't go for that play.
Ramp up's a bit concerning now. 3k net worth lead for Empire at the 10-minute mark. It is inflated somewhat by the towers, considering 2 tier 1s have been felled so far, but you expect that from their lineup. It's focused around these early pushes off the back of the exorcism.
Overall, they're farming really well. Like, you can see Kodos always having some stacks in the jungle to farm. But then when he isn't, he's pushing with exorcism, and now he's gonna work.
But Wyvern is arriving, which can slow him down with a burn. If they can silence him, they might be able to kill him. When it's Curse, there is Siphon out. They have got a level 1 silence, and they'll use it. Exorcism gets committed, and Jug, he maybe needs to turn around for an Omni Slash, but can he? DD on Magical, try and do enough damage, will scare Ray Kodos. They have enough heroes here to actually repel the attempt by Empire. This might be the first fluffed Exorcism. Glimpse back onto Kodos into the range. The Hex is there as well. He's dead. Big kill found. Now they're going to pursue more. Seiyu, they see him. Golden Embrace to buy a little bit of time. Blizzy diving on the tower, looking for someone. Requiem comes out and Seiyu is dead. As the Static Storm going down, will allow him to kill off Man as they commit the Omni Slash. And look who else is around. King R, revealed by the Corrosive Haze, sets up perfectly for Na'Vi to just convert this into a push on the tower.
They got 4 heroes right there. And this is basically the power of SF when he has this good team surrounding him. He can basically be this tower up front that doesn't really care about any of these heroes of Empire hitting him or not, because he's just way too tanky. He has that Buckler and the Arcanes on him. After he gets that mech, it's gonna be even scarier. Right now, it was just a healing ward helping them when it comes to sustain, but once that mech is done, they're just gonna go for the next big objective.
Yeah, sent by Snecko, interrupted. He's gonna fall. It's a
and you're done. And in that fight, the worst possible target got glimpsed back for Empire, and that's that Prophet. So they take a clean fight there, killing 4 heroes. The only upside that is for Empire is the fact that Lifestealer was still farming, playing his casual Lifestealer game. Get as much farm as possible as he's getting closer to his relic.
Doug is going for an early ramp up. He's building into the Maelstrom neck.
Alright, so that Maelstrom in this particular game is like legit. It makes a lot of sense because you have the Maelstrom for the magical damage versus Cold Embrace. You also have an item that's gonna help you farm a bit faster. It's also obviously a damage item that helps your Omni Slash, so it's not a Battle Fury that just helps you farm a lot. It's an item that helps you farm and farm. Fight and farm.
It's a good mid-ground. You don't get too much value out of it against the lifesteal due to Rage. Radiant Corey did get sniped out, so Seiyu doing mixed things. You'd expect. Push on the bot. Wounds magical. Again, if crystallized to the spin, scaring 3 more away. They committed the Serpent Wards, and now the Shackle's coming out. Seiyu may went a little bit too deep. He does have the Impale, and the Omni Slash does get committed. Cold Embrace is there. We're waiting for it the whole time. He'll still go down with the double raise coming out from Magical, though, and they will secure the tier 1 tower. You do the same, though. Exorcism's been used by Kodos. This tower is a lot more tanky, and the TPs are coming in. Drops activate. They actually want to pursue into this. Rainbow TPs, boys, you need to get out. There it is. On to Madden, into the static on the Hex stuff. No escape from this death.
Right, they lose 1 tower on the bottom lane, and they lose Bat on top. overall, it looks like Navi is in control when it comes to this game. They're playing a little bit faster than in the previous one. Their craft looks a little bit better as well. Synergize very well with these heroes.
Felt like Empire had this window with the death profit is very rapidly closing, and you can kind of see it from the way they're trying to make those trades. Something you hear or say about a lineup with a death profit often. They're going to trade out. Unless you get two at one. Fly's going pretty deep there. Let's see it. Madden moving across. That's going to be the lasso as well. Jug got a little bit greedy here. Don't pay the price. Because Nyx is getting up. Mech's going to hit them up. Spin comes out. The healing ward as well. The winner's curse on the side. Even Magical out of the equation. Flipping Crush zones them away. And they're going to be fun. They're looking to re-engage right now. Magical though is already dead. Need to get everyone else out. He's a little bit too close for comfort. Glimpse away. Dream is going to be dragged back.
There's the ult.
Kodos is close enough. Spirit's up to the Yules. Enough. Hell, up. A little bit there. Shoot. Can't defend himself. He has to turn it around if he wants to. It would have been too late. It's going to be a double kill from there. Crystallize still hanging around. Has spin speed though.
Yeah, just forcing SF to go so deep to back the Jug. Did save the Jug, but in the end it cost SF his own life, as he was a little bit out of position and everyone just went instantly onto him as they knew that he has no mech to heal himself with either. So Juggernaut perhaps didn't have to do that move, which he went a bit too deep through the trees, but he didn't see that.
Magical's probably happy with that though, you know. He's trying to pick up the values on his Dirt Plus objectives.
Oh,
heal teammates. Oh, that is thrown down. Madden protected by the cone and Brother cases. He's picking up. He has to just gonna get away. And his curse use as well. Glimpse back into a mode. And he will definitely still die. Defenders hit one again.
Yeah, they defended tier 1, they fell Empire away from it, but I think that Dream, that Relic finished up, was farming mid, was not actually committing at all that push. He's having a blast. Is that Relic of his, and is that Radiance of his gonna be as good as in some other games that we watched today? I'm not so certain, because it isn't really the perfect nice game either this time around.
Not gonna get that miss chance on the slash as well, especially.
Yeah, giving him so much space, is it as justified as in some other games? I'm not sure. But it's definitely the play that have to take it there. They already decided to go for the Radiant Slide filler though.
Lizzie's trying for the doesn't work out in the end. He doesn't have instant blink initiation as he did go for this drum kill instead this game around. Can they roast though?
They can.
Yeah, use the supplements, but
now with the Amplify, with the Greaves, with Crystallize, they can definitely rush, but we are gonna see a smoke from that fire.
They have the
There's also a Bat Rider, one of the best throws in the pit overall, because he can fly over.
See him though, they're going to glimpse him around, try and keep him away from this, and then it goes down. Exorcism being used to try to see with the backstab around. Kodos looking in, it's the last two. Storm goes down, maybe a little bit too late. Juggernaut trying to get away. Hasn't been dealt with yet. The rep trying to use the winner's curse coming out. Juggernaut is getting pretty low here, has the Omni side, but he can't. He throws out the death profit. Yours going to be, he's on top of the road. The Aegis will be picked. Cold Embrace means the Juggernaut is down. Magical. He's going to go and once. Can they protect him when he comes the second time? I don't think they can. Oh, Blizzy. Got slow ring cry. They're very splendid. Magical. Balanced up. Go the triple raise combo. The beat just melting so quick. Glimpse back. Nice stop Madden from pursuing for more. Oh, win. Gonna move forward. Splendid Blast comes out. Seneko. He says go right. I know what happens on the sacrificial lamb here. He's gonna feel the fun and the wrath and the fury of this life stealer.
Yeah, going for that rush. You have the slot Jug and SF. They definitely take down rush very fast, but if you do it like that without getting a single pick off, and if you're telegraphing it like that to Empire, that they know for sure that you're doing, you're gonna get punished, and that's exactly what happened. Navi, they individually they make a lot of good plays, but at the same time, 2 series in a row, they have some of these movements that are a little bit questionable every now and then, a little bit too risky, and Empire definitely makes them pay the price this time around.
A little side dish in there as well, and funnily enough, a person I wanted to bring a conversation onto after Madden goes down was Tube, because they used the circle wards before they went to the pit. right? So Empire knew this. They saw this. They're gonna try and counter you in the rush bit. Yes, you've got Explosive Haze, but defensively, how do you hold yourself up in a rushing game?
They tried with Disruptor. They tried to get out Bad Rider on the sidelines, but instead just managed at glimpsing him away, and then he came back into the pit anyway, using that lasso on the jug. Overall, a little bit of a risky move worked out for now, but they did take down the Aegis. They took it, take down the Aegis, so it's not like Empire took it. They took it clean.
Yeah, well, they got the Aegis, that's the good news, but the problem was they died instantly with it, and the real winner here is this lifestealer. Look at the net worth lead he's now building at the top of the chart.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Working against the Manta.
And this feels familiar to the lifestealer previously we talked about, the one that was just devices and you just refused of him. You don't feel like you can deal with it. They're gonna try now though. And King R spots it all though. He says, "Okay, give my life to the town now. Can they do anything?" They need to actually abort and get out. Adam does have the lasso. Let him Blizzy down a little.
Oh, this is
an interesting smoke. Buyback comes in. If they want to pursue, Wyvern's on his way. It's going to be this excellent infinity. Got a range, although he's going to disseminate the big group, get them alive. It's bring down Stealer. Moving across, they find as well. A beautiful fight from Na'Vi. The two most brutal kills just evaporate in the face of the damage of Na'Vi.
That was a great Omnis. At the same time, the reason they got these kills so fast is because that Prophet had to use Yules on the accept so he doesn't get Requiem off, which left her very vulnerable to Jug and Omni Slash. After they lose these two big cores, they also bought back the Winter Wyvern. They wanted back to fight it. Sadly for them, they weren't really all in position. Fighting one by one. It's always a recipe for disaster.
Congo line of death. Empire, they knew how to do the dance. It's just...
Amphibian Star there. Not gonna fold that easily to, let's say, Bat Rider. Exorcism and most of the fish from Empire besides the Radiance, but not. It's cool.
We'll look at Matt as well. He's not far off his own BKB. These timings might just cripple the opportunities that Empire have. I mean, you do have a lot of physical damage due to the exorcisms, but you're not focusing on using them definitely for kills. You want to try and flip kills near objectives because it's not the important part for this DP. Meanwhile, what's your lifestealer offering, right? He's going towards his Manta style, not an increase in physical damage, just going to increase his farm rate. RV, I don't know how much room they're going to give you to keep farming like this, though. What's the move? What do you look to see Empire doing next? Because I feel like right now they are right. They are definitely scared of Na'Vi more than Na'Vi scared of them.
Well, they just have to have a few good fights. Just have to kill and takes easy, right?
Sure.
No. But overall, it's not even for them. This is still very. You can see it in the network charts as well. Maybe the execution of Navi is a little bit simpler, but if they do get a good Winter ult off, oh, that rage right there. Yeah.
I've never seen someone rage so hard for Sentry D. What?
Yeah, he was really great. He was so great. And that's justified. Like, this top fight could be really good for Empire if they manage to the right angle to initiate, because Jug is already on the bottom lane. He can't really get him that quickly. He doesn't even have a port. And they smoked up. They see he is, and they wanna rush high ground. The Vendetta running out. They don't have a left lane, so.
It's the impale of the chips. Last one is slot. It's okay. You want to pound two on preferably. He's trying to move away. BK, yeah, he won't get out. That is not how he ever envisioned his 10-second BKB charge.
Yeah, Kingo was actually thinking about this first. I think Start ran out of vision for him or something similar, or maybe you're out of range. as that first from the might buy them enough time to actually charge out after.
They're going to convert this into a tier 2 push. Solo press up and pack the whole tower with the damage coming out from Kodos level 2 exits. There's nothing to stop them. Not like they were going to use it on Roche. Roche doesn't spawn for about a minute and a half.
Yeah, she haven't my stealing the minus arm, the Warcrest on P on Death Prophet, and also the medallion. They have because there's 5.
Let's do it. Hit on first. There's this top stage jump. No, just that kick with Blizzy. Not in the face of the switch right now. This is the side. Keep the BKB Shadow Fiend at bay, but say it goes down. It looks like Empire might do more than that, but once again, the heals, the sustain, the tankiness of Na'Vi paying off. Still even have the Guardian Groups to work with. King R's been seen. Flyback coming out from Save. Going back. King R hexed up and dead. No way to protect him, and tier 2 will fall as well.
I'm surprised them tried to fight that fight because it wasn't their fight to be fought. It wouldn't make at all. They already used the Death Prophet soul to drop. You don't have that to work. I believe the lasso, okay, lasso was off cooldown, but at the same time, you know that there are gonna be 5 there, and that you're gonna be porting onto that prime to enter the fight, which already puts Na'Vi in better position. And now this is what's happening. You're suffering because of that one.
Honest they will be. Bam. Coming out, light skiller. Trying to jump. They got use it. There's a silent on them. Now we're gonna push in. Natus all the time. Madam's dragon will go down. Requiem will reduce the damage Empire can put out. That means Na'Vi's gonna break away. Crystallize gonna go for TP out. Disruptor won't be so lucky. We'll try and TP now, but they've got Yules after Yules here. They're ready to play with them. They will. 2 kills on the Na'Vi members, but you keep the melee racks alive. Empire, considering the mess of a fight you had outside your base, you kind of got to be happy with that.
You definitely be happy. Madam used the flame break into that lasso very well, isolating the SF, moving him back, and easily dealing with him. Overall, well played by Empire to hold one side at all. Range racks, not much. It's range racks after all. You can allow yourself to lose those.
What's the big hot is the tier 3 platform, the first one in fact in the entire game when you decide to open up these shrines, which, as we've seen, growth can get pretty hectic. You can't buy back and get close. Spells trouble.
Not only that you cannot buy back and get close to the Roche, but it's much harder to move across them overall. It's one of those you already lose the T1s, obviously, so it's much harder to get across them. Those rounds are opening. Take more than these things. Because of 15 seconds more, they get somewhere. Where you are, because they'll be able to take your move quicker, easier.
Kodos is heading towards the BKB now. Actually, that's going to be huge here. I mean, Disruptor won't be able to contain you. You're still worried about the Omni Slash, you're still worried about the damage, but no longer be. The beauty of Na'Vi's draft is it's plentiful in terms of knockdown and physical damage. It's not just reliance on one.
We see a small Na'Vi. Gar is in a good position, but he's in a bad position right now.
The D was as well. Vision. No, pretty aggressive. Blink out save. Start up fight. Dream chasing it. Exorcism been Shrine has been activated as well. Can they keep him alive? One was already dead, and 2. The one is going to go the PK into the room. It's going to almost like it's separate Dream. The impact's moved on this boy a bit too high. Yules out in the boat. The gap is getting low. Brothers for a sniper back. Just in time to back. Still, can they do fun with it? Chase for slow. It's good. To like to count this is going to be a glimpse. Drop them away, and the playback that have been committed. Empire, they need to find more of this fight, but they can't bleed through the rank. And then the escape of Magical and of Crystalline left.
But the only hero they actually managed to get is Shadow Shaman in the end. That's horrible considering they bought back Dream and Figure.
And uses as well. Roche is now up as well.
I would Vincere and how position he was. But Navi, that man true trust is going ham. Jumps straight into all of them, catches out that interval before he manages to use any of his spells.
They caught Sineko.
Well, Disruptor. Alright.
That, like, they were baiting in the pit. And now they can seriously do this because the Disruptor, that's the biggest boon that Na'Vi have in these rush engagements.
Definitely. Not have that Disruptor can basically force Na'Vi to not even contest this fight. Contest disruption. Looks like they won't because they're just giving it away. Here's a freebie for Empire, and now that buyback from Green isn't nearly as bad for them as it was just a few seconds ago.
I'm kind of speechless about why. Well, Solo, you have to spend plan around the push, but you know you're the biggest power spike for Na'Vi in that fight. Surely you send Shaman if you need someone to scout at you, because what's going to happen alone? You can make 2 people TP'd in before you're dead. You're in trouble. Big costs to the side of Na'Vi. Empire, it's extreme unapproachable.